Hello everybody. I trust you're well. I trust you're good in terms of health. Welcome to another video where we'll be distributing the top-down analysis on this pair GBPUSD, of which we are going to go through a lot of principles about the strategy and how to apply it, and explaining more in depth from the previous video. Let's start off from the monthly one. In the monthly chart here, we're in the monthly chart. So in the monthly, the first thing that we are looking for is the market nature. Are we in the corrective phase or impulsive phase? So you have to do this in order to spot them, the impulse corrections and impulse and so on and so on. So starting off here, you can see we had this strong impulsive move to the downside, followed by this correction, as you can see. Then another impulse came in, another correction. That means we are in this region here. We're in this region. We're in the corrective phase in this time frame of the monthly. So we're going to start off the top-down analysis exactly on the weekly. On the monthly, we're just looking for impulse and corrections and other things. All right, so let's jump onto the weekly. Start off clearly. The network is a bit low. The network is going to be a problem, guys. So we understood that we are in this region right here. We're in this region, so we're in the corrective phase of the monthly. So if you can start drawing our trend lines, we will be having the trend line like this, and they follows the trend line like this. Let us try to be more precise and adjust our trend lines to the most interesting price action. Okay, as you can see, if you've connected the trend line from this spot here, you will have first touch, second touch, and third touch. This is the weekly chart. This is the weekly pattern. From the direction determination perspective, just because from the fact that we have the third touch, that we are going to look for buys. We're going to look for buys because we have already touched the third touch of the pattern, right? That means the direction we are looking for, or the direction that the market is implying us to, is to the upside. All right, so with that being said, if you were to describe or to spot some patterns in this bigger pattern of the weekly, we can have this pattern like this, we have this pattern like this. This helps you to understand the corrections and the impulses within the bigger structures of the higher time frames. So within this bigger structure, we have this. We had this. What is this? The rising wedge. We had this rising wedge of a continuation, as you can see, followed by the strong impulse and sideways correction. That means we can connect our trend lines to form the structure, which will be looking like this. and the type of pattern will be expanding. They follows after a impulse and the double top. Once we have the double top, that means we have the strong indications that the market will shoot to the downside. So we should have a pattern right over there, and currently as you can see, a small tip that I can give you is that within this, the impulses of the higher time frame structures, we always have the correction within them on the lower time frame structures. As you can see, on the weekly perspective, this is a strong impulse, right? Impulse and impulse again. On this strong impulse, if you scale down to the lower time frame like daily, you will have, or you will see some corrections. All right, I'm talking about these corrections like this. Oh, the network will disturb. The network will disturb us. Let us wait a bit to load. Let us wait a bit. All right. Yes. All right. As I was talking about the impulses and correction within the bigger impulses of the higher time frame structures, as you can see, on the weekly is a strong impulse, but on the daily we have impulse corrections here. Correction, this can be looked as a correction, then strong impulse followed by this correction, then strong impulse again, followed by these corrections, and strong impulse followed by this here, of which we cannot see is a correction or is what, because the market had it shown the sign for us to say, or for us to qualify it as an impulse or correction around these areas. So we're in the daily, as you can see. So in the daily, we will see if you can spot the pattern of which will be the source of this move to the upside. All right, we will see in terms of drawing trend lines here, adjusting to the, or trying to be more precise. It should be looking like this. Try to be more precise. Yes, we'll be having, as you can see, right, this was the source of the whole move that happened right over here. This was the source of the turnover of direction. As you can see, we are approaching the weekly third touch with this structure here, of which even on this structure we had the third touch. As you can see. So that is why we shot up. That is why we shot up. So jumping over to the 4 hour and see, on a direction perspective, we are still looking for upside movement. All right, so far I can see this is the 90% rule or 90 targets of the daily. However, we should mark the resistance and the support of the daily in order to remind us whenever the market reaches these areas, if it tries to form like deeper correction on the smaller time frames, we will not be surprised, because it will be the areas of value. All right, let's jump on to the 4 hour and see what is exactly happening right over there. The network, it will be a problem, but I will force to carry on until at least I complete this video. So it has loaded. All right, on the 4 hour we are going to look at the reasons why the market turned around these areas, looking for the structure. If we had the structure, it will be a good reason to stand out for us on why the market turned around those areas. Right, let us try to be more precise. For me, this won't qualify as a structure because we have a strong or bigger breakout of this structure here, the inner structure. So I won't regard this as a structure. On the 4 hour we didn't have the structure. So as you can see, understanding the recent price action is that as you can see, impulse, they followed by this bigger correction, and what impulse, they followed by the small correction here, right over here. What type of the pattern this correction can form? We have to find out that with the trend lines. All right, connecting the trend lines. This is the rising channel. It is the whole source of this. It is the whole source of this. The whole source of why the market turned around this area and hit the 90s target, and then first to turn over again to the upside. Why? Just because we had these structures here, impulse, correction towards the direction of the impulse. That means in whatever that we get on the correction in terms of patterns, it will be implying us to be alerting us that the market wants to turn the direction to the upside. Right, so let me get rid of everything. Let me get rid of everything so that the chart will be monitored and more easier to understand. All right, so as you can see, I've already highlighted what is happening right over here. And all right, and by in the 4 hour chart. So on the 4 hour, focusing on the recent market price action, is that we had this structure here, and we had this structure that I was showing you with the drawings, and we had the same situation that happened right over here. It is happening right over impulse, correction towards the direction of the impulse, correction towards the direction of the impulse. That means we can expect the market to turn over right here. It should be right here or right here. So what I'm doing with this drawing is called forecasting. Looking at every possibility that the market can provide in order for us to enlighten ourselves, even if one of the possibilities that we drew here happens in the future, so that we won't be surprised. It won't be new to us. So forecasting on this here is that the market can turn around this area and form a bigger structure on the 4 hour, of which will be something which will be looking like this. On the third touch, will be going with the upside direction that we found on the weekly and daily chart. Right, That is what I am seeing on the 4 hour. Dropping down to the 1 hour. Dropping down to the 1 hour is something that will be looking like this. It will be looking like this. Alright, so I think I've highlighted anything that I wanted to in this video, so I think this will be much impactful on your journey, much productive on your journey, so that you can understand and elevate your knowledge to the highest peak using this strategy. So more will follow. Considering the time, I think I have to conclude this video. Some other page that I've did no guys, I'll show you everything on the next video about the other page. Yes, on the other page I have something that is looking like this, starting from the 4 hour save time. Network is a bit low. Alright, starting from the 4 hour, this is the ascending channel. This is what I'm gonna say, like ascending or rising wedge, which implies it was happening on the third chart and the bigger structure. That's why we have the market that were going to the downside, short to the downside. So on the very critical area on the trend line of the bigger structure, that is where we are finding that okay, the market is forming a reversal pattern, of which it will be more useful if you focus on that. All right, thank you for watching. If you have watched until this far, that means you are liking it. So please like, share, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you'll get instant notification whenever we upload another video. Thank you guys. Signing